Well, welcome into the Court Report. I am Zach Poff here with the good-looking man to my right, the one and only Christopher Stonebreaker. Now, Stoney, high school hoops, man, this season has just flew by, and we've already seen some states crowning some champs already.
Yes, sir. We'll get to talk about some of those
course.
state champions later. But before we get to that, as the season starts to wind down and high school athletes look for options when going to college, remember, your first step should be to go to maxpreps.com/college assistance for information on any of the options going towards the college level.
Yeah. Now, Stoney, let's get back to high school hoops.
Yep.
And America wants to know who are the top teams in the country. So let's check out the Xcellent 25 rankings and see who's on our top 25 list.
Now, the Xcellent 25 presented by the Army National Guard gets released every Monday and is compiled by MaxPreps' national basketball editor, Jason Hickman, who will be joining us on this very show shortly. Greensboro Day now ranked 10th in the rankings, making a splash. Earlier ranked in the top 25, got dropped, but jumped right back into the 10th spot.
Right there.
I know. Wesleyan still is in the top 25 with 5 losses, as those 5 losses came to top 10 teams. And Mater Dei, who will probably be a short-lived entry into the MaxPreps Xcellent 25 after losing to Etiwanda this past week. Southport and Roman Catholic are all new to the rankings.
Now, Stoney, you know we can't have a ranking show without our main man, Jason Hickman, so we're going to welcome in our national basketball editor. What's up, baby?
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. We're in the thick of state tournament time, and thrilled to be on to talk with you guys about it.
And Jay, we've already seen some state champs crowned. Who are some of those teams, though, that have already been crowned that have impressed you here?
Well, without a doubt, Corona del Sol in Arizona has to be at the top of that list. 4-time state champion. Got the job done Monday night. And the really interesting thing about the Aztecs is led by sophomore guard Alex Barcelo and freshman big man Marvin Bagley III. Those two guys are both in the conversation for Arizona State Player of the Year. So definitely a team to watch in the coming years. A couple other, Cape Henry Collegiate from Virginia Beach, Virginia, is going to be a candidate to go on to Dick's Nationals in New York City after winning the Independent Schools State Idol in Virginia. Greensboro Day, obviously, winning the season series against Harry Giles and Wesleyan Christian Academy in North Carolina. And then Blanche Ely and Cardinal Gibbons, both finishing as state champs in Florida. Blanche Ely undefeated. Cardinal Gibbons' only loss was to Blanche Ely. So those guys could also find themselves in New York City at the end of the year.
Now, we're going to be having some big games coming up with implications on the rankings that we just saw. Give us a game that you see coming up with huge national rankings implications.
Yeah, well, we all love Jaylen Brown, the star senior at Wheeler in Marietta, Georgia. The Wildcats are ranked number 5 in the country and kind of looking to put a cap on a storybook career for Jaylen Brown, but they've really got to be on their toes. Saturday night at the Macon Centerplex in Georgia, the Class 6A state championship game. They're going to take on Pebblebrook, and this is going to be a team very hungry for a signature win to kind of cap their season. They've had some heartbreaking losses, of course, in the final of the MaxPreps Holiday Classic in December. Also lost a tough one to DeMatha. And these guys, Ty Hudson, a linebacker-type point guard that's heading to Clemson, and Derek Ogbeatty, who I nicknamed Derek Ogbeasty at the MaxPreps Holiday Classic. These guys are big-time players, grown men, guys that can match the physicality that Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Again, Wheeler on upset alert. I'm putting them there Saturday night in Macon, Georgia. Keep your eyes on that one.
Man, I cannot wait for that contest. I mean, we all know Jaylen Brown. That dude is a PT peer, one of the best in the country. Hey, Jay, thanks for the awesome analysis once again, man.
Love it, guys. We'll talk soon.
Now, Zach,
what are you hoping for, Stoney?
I'm really looking forward to the Atascocita versus Plano West game, if that does occur in the Texas 6A.
DJ Hogue, kid's a boss.
It's going to be a really great game to see down there in Texas. I also can't wait for the Dix Nationals. When you talk about national implications that are going to be happening, when you got Montverde, Huntington Joseph Prep, Oak Hill, so on and so forth.
Could you imagine Dwayne Bacon versus Ben Simmons? That'd be a fun one to watch.
Very fun. It's going to be a scoring duel as well, and Ben Simmons will pick up. I mean, he made his basically United States debut at the Dix Nationals 2 years ago as a sophomore.
Circle.
Did fabulous. Let's see if he can end it. And if he does beat Oak Hill, he'll get a #1 ranking probably in the nation.
Oh yeah, if they bring that home, they're gonna probably be the #1 team in the country. Well, that's all the time we got. For Jason Hickman, Christopher Stonebreaker, and myself, Zach Pop, we are out here at MaxPreps.com, America's source for high school sports.